YouTube, what's going on? BD Wolfgang 1980 here, aka Bezell, the man that's in the place to be in the QCNC. Well, good morning to you all. Hope you're doing well, my friends. As usual, I most certainly am. It's time for Ultima Lucha. That's right. Lucha Undergrounds' first ever pay-per-view styled event will be taking place tonight and next week as well. It'll be a 2-week kind of deal. We're going to go over the card here, have a little fun, make a little couple predictions here, see what happens. Also, bear in mind, my friends, as usual, the order I read these matches does not reflect the order of the actual card. I have no clue what we're going to see tonight or how they're going to divide this up. But either way, we'll talk about it. Let's have some fun. Okay, we're going to have a Falls Count Anywhere match between the Mac and the man they call Cage. This one ought to be interesting. Definitely should be some good action. Cage is the Mac is a bigger guy that can do some aerial spots. Definitely like his work. Cage, I've been a fan of since I saw him that one time on TNA last year. So to me, this is on paper, this should be fun. This one's kind of a little strange because I feel that they can kind of go a few directions in. Let's just keep it simple and say the Mac were to win this match. But if he did, would Big Rick get involved at the end and maybe the Mac takes a beating from Cage and Big Rick? Or will Big Rick come out and cause Cage to win? For some reason, you're probably saying, Bezell, why do you keep bringing up Big Rick? Well, mainly because of that whole family storyline from about a month or so ago. And also, just to kind of spice things up a bit. So, at least in my mind, once again, this is just one man's opinion, I think Big Rick will be a factor in this match, whether the Mac wins or loses. But I'm going to say interference of some sort. Got to call somebody. Let's put it on paper. The Mac will be your winner. Big Rick will interfere. All righty. Now this one here, on any other show, this could be a main event. Alberto El Patron versus Johnny Mundo. How can this go wrong, folks? This one, just sit back, get your popcorn, buckle up. Let's go. Strap it on. Let's just sit back and watch a good match. This one I got super high hopes for. I'm going to have to go with Johnny Mundo only because, no, excuse me, let me rephrase that. Alberto El Patron will win due to disqualification because of this new attitude of the new heel, Johnny Mundo. He's going to get dirty. So Alberto El Patron via DQ will be your winner on this one. Either way, we're all going to be winners because I'm sure this is going to be some good wrestling action until the finish comes, wherever that may be. Okay, interesting new concept, the Gift of the Gods match, as we kind of discussed last week. This was going to be fun. I really see that this one might be the opener. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do this. Just the order of the card itself to me is intriguing. That just shows you how excited I am about tonight's event. Okay, the competitors or luchadors will be Bengala, King Cuerno, Sexy Star, Big Rick, Jack Evans, Phoenix, and Aerostar. This one is going to be a little tough to call because I can go kind of a couple ways. Once again, Phoenix being, being stripped of his medallion, he definitely has a claim to it and wants to. I could see him somehow beating the odds and winning the match. Or I could see, once again, I got to go back to Big Rick again with this alliance with Dario Cueto. Maybe Cueto has some interest or some faith in Big Rick winning, only to kind of control or have the next champion be someone in his fold. So I'm going to go out on a limb. It comes down to these two, Phoenix or Big Rick. You know what? I'll go ahead and say it. Let's call it right here. Bezell speaks. Big Rick will be the winner of the Gift of the Gods match. Just to do a quick explanation real fast, my friends, in case you're new here or didn't see last week's. The Gift of the Gods is going to be kind of like a Money in the Bank concept. You're going to win this title. Very nice looking title on top of that. And you will have a title shot whenever you ask for it. Now, you must go to Dario Cueto first to ask for this title shot so he can promote the match. Also, this title is something that you can lose. Therefore, you might not even, cash it in to get a title shot. You might hold on to it too long, and then a challenger comes up, beats your butt for it, then he becomes the Gift of the Gods champion. So, new concept. It's very hard to do something fresh in wrestling nowadays. So, I commend thee, Lucha Underground. But I'm going to go for it. Big Rick will be your winner of the Gift of the Gods match. From there, we're going to have El Tejano Jr. versus Blue Demon Jr. Now, this one's very interesting. JC, my Mexican friend, comment down below because I know you know a lot about both of these competitors. Comment down below and tell me, is this, do you ever remember maybe Tejano's father? Did Tejano's father ever have a rivalry with Blue Demon? If that's the case, this, this feud can go back, maybe a generation. This one's a little tough for me to call because obviously Blue Demon is there for respect, and Tejano's there to show that he is, the next man as far as the big deal down in Mexico. I mean, let's be blunt here, folks. AAA isn't no nickel and dime promotion down there. It's just not. And for this guy to be the champion, what was it, 2 years? He's the real deal. So I've definitely liked what I've seen so far. I remember his father for about a cup of coffee during my WCW days. But this will be interesting. So I can go a couple ways on this. Will Tejano win to show that it's time for the new day, no pun intended, time for the next generation to come up? Or due to the respect and obviously, the legacy of Blue Demon, the whole reason that they have him there as the veteran, maybe they give him the win out of respect. But that's not going to cut it for you guys out there. I got to pick somebody, right? He's new to me, but I'm going to pick him. I'm going with Tejano. I'm still saying we're all going to be winners here. This will be probably a nice, good, good, clean match. I'm not too sure if it's going to get too heelish, but either way, I'm picking El Tejano Jr. as your winner over Blue Demon. Trios Championship time. That's right. It's been a while since we've seen them defended. And your challengers are going to be the Disciples of Death, or as we call them right here, Bezell Speaks, DOD, versus your champions, Son of Havoc, Ivelisse, and Angelico. We're just going to cut right to it. Now, just like you, I've definitely been pleased with the quality of matches that the Trios champions have been giving us. Son of Havoc, right from the gate, if you can trace back, we have all the videos here. Trace it back to the beginning, right out the gate, one of my favorites. Angelico, new to me, became one of my favorites. So please comment down below on this. What do you guys think? Should they retain? But this is a tough one because I like what we get out of this. But I wanted something different. To me, they've almost become an afterthought, unfortunately. So at this point, I'm going to have to shift over here, and we're going to go with the DOD. Doesn't mean that this feud has to end, but I say we get some new blood in there. DOD will be your champions. It'll probably put the former champions, Son of Havoc, Ivelisse, and Angelico, maybe a little at odds, or maybe they can finally, truly, really work together to get the belts back. But either way, I think we'll be winners on this. We'll probably get some good action, some good spots. Angelico's a beast. Son of Havoc is as well. Once again, we're all going to be winners here tonight, guys and gals. I cannot wait on this. Okay, we have the Believers Backlash, which, whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, somebody's trying to entertain me, then I can give them some credit for that. So at least they're trying. This is more of a lumberjack match kind of concept with the lumberjacks or, competitors on the outside are going to be armed with leather straps. You go outside that ring, that's your hide. So Hernandez, Supermex versus Drago. This ought to be tough here. I'm not sure really which way to go on this. I definitely like Drago like a bunch of you. I've been a fan of Hernandez for quite some time as well. I do like the fact that he's getting some work here on Lucha Underground. Definitely not a traditional luchador in a sense. He plays the power style. Drago, very athletic, very entertaining to watch. We got to pick a winner. Who's it going to be? I don't want to make this a heel fest, but you guys know I kind of lean toward the heel sometimes around here. So I might have to pick Hernandez, but I don't want to get burnt, literally, especially by Drago. You know what? Drago's your winner. I've said it. We're calling it. Move on. Drago's going to win this match. Now, I can see Hernandez maybe applying applying a beating afterwards to Drago, but Drago's going to win the match. Now, here we go. The up-and-coming, maybe one of the bigger names in Lucha Underground over the past couple months as far as making an impact. Pentagon Jr. versus the returning Vampiro. That's right, Vampiro from back in the day, you guys. Can he pull it off? Will he embarrass himself? Will he come out in makeup? Will he have a wig on? I don't know. We're going to find out together. But this is the Cero Medio match, or Zero Fear. Boy, this is going to be rough here. You guys know I got love for my guys from my earlier generations. I just don't want to see the man go out there and embarrass himself. He's definitely gained a lot of weight. He looks like he's really out of shape. And if he comes out here and mops the floor with Pentagon, who's been just laying waste to the roster for the past month or so, That's going to be hard for me to swallow, and I know a lot of you too as well, as much as I like Vampiro. They keep this straight hands and may the last man stand and see what's going on. That's going to go in Vampiro's favor. Either way, we got to keep it real around here. That's why you guys are always here, and I thank you for it. But Pentagon Jr. will win this match. Vampiro, let's see what you got, man. We'll talk about it after we see it. But I have to go with Pentagon Jr. on this. Vampiro's had his day. Now, here we go. For the Lucha Underground Championship, the returning man of 1,000 deaths, Mil Muertes versus Prince Puma. Let's go ahead and set this down. Let's talk. Let me tell you guys something. Just as I explained before, Prince Puma was completely new to me, completely taking me by storm. This guy is a serious athlete. Now, Mil Muertes, once again, a guy who I've never been shy on as far as giving my opinion on. I like what I've seen. Tough, scary, intimidating. He's got the lovely Katrina by his side. For me, I'm going to go ahead and say it, you guys. I hope I don't anger some of you, but this is what this is all about. This is opinions. Let's talk back and forth. Comment down below. I got to go with Mil Muertes on this. Now, just calm down. I know Prince Puma can definitely defend himself, and he can definitely carry his own in the squared circle. But for me and my taste right now, it's time for a change. That's just my opinion on it. It's time for a change. Puma, he can always be in the mix. But to me, they really just haven't been treating him like a champion, especially like your first champion. So at this point, let's shake the tree a little bit, see what falls out. I got to go with Mil Muertes on this one, folks. Now, will Katrina get involved? Excuse me, will the DOD get involved? We'll have to wait and see. But that's right. Here at Bezell Speaks, I'm calling it right now. Your new Lucha Underground champion, Mil Muertes. Death is coming for you. Oh, boy, I'm pumped. I can't wait. I know a lot of you can't wait as well. Please check back. We're going to talk about this hopefully as early as tomorrow morning. And then we got a whole nother week coming as well. So this will be a 2-week special event. And let me tell you guys, I'm looking very forward to it. Today is also a special day in my own personal life. Today is my 5-year anniversary with my special lady. So I'm going to have a great day all day here. Nice meal tonight, some great lucha, lucha action, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, be good to yourself, be true to yourself, be good to one another out there, my friends. I will see you later. Bezell out. Peace.